recording. And we're back once again. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
So, who wants to do the super quick catch up? Mostly just a plot dump.
I did it last time, but
I listened to
Peter and Jakob, some werewolves broke into a trailer. Then they found a stinky place that Peter didn't like, but everyone else seemed cool with. Also, it should be known that Jakob seemed to know a lot more about werewolves than he should have, and no one called him out on it.
Hey, I was just gonna let him roll because here's the thing: all that shit he knows about old school World of Darkness, it doesn't matter. So if he wants to know that stuff, he can.
Anyway, it seemed like a bust, but then, much at Peter's expense, they found a skin suit, and they found some gross drug making stuff, and then they went to like the Phantom of the Opera's world with giant rats, and they rescued a young lady that Jakob knew. And then they went to Waffle House, and we learned one of the werewolves was a Waffle House general manager, and he had powers with that. And
did you just try to make that canon? Is that canon now that Clancy is actually a fucking general manager?
I mean, it did kind of seem like that.
Clancy is a man of many mysteries.
Oh my god. And also they're gonna seek the help of what the fuck is her name? Beatrice? No, that's not
Hazel.
right. Hazel. Some old lady ass name. the spider critter that lives in
Belinda.
the spider lady that lives in the school that tried to eat me and Rat. She's gonna help us somehow rebuild the sort of veil between worlds, maybe?
Well, she does
Maybe.
do the whole spinny web thing, so...
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we're going to all get it today.
So, yeah, Tyler's having some internet trouble. He should be back. We'll see. So, I guess we'll start this off at O'Neill's hardware store.
Oh, boy.
Because, because somebody kind of panicked and decided he was gonna do something, make a deal. So I got a question. You suspect he's going to show up, maybe a little bit after the store closes. Are you going at this alone, or are you calling somebody?
I actually did think about it because I was like, that's not something Jeb would do. He's not all like, well, I can handle this on myself. Jeb, asks for help when he needs it. So. I feel like we would have like a conversation with my fellow hunters and be like, hey, what do you think we should do? Because I got myself in a situation, but I'm kind of need help. So do you think that we should have like maybe some of y'all in the store, like hidden from view, and like you can like help me? Maybe get like Clancy, because me and Clancy kind of clicked. So maybe like have Clancy wait in the shadows, so like I think Jeb would go out and kind of like send a text, be like, hey, like I need like someone to be there just in case things go sideways.
Well, I will say you get a message back from all the werewolves saying there's things they have to do on the spirit side, so you're kind of on your own on this one.
Oh boy.
And he sent you a poorly worded message that basically comes down to he would feel much more comfortable studying what they found recently and trying to get a leg up that way.
Oh boy.
I mean, Beryl's gonna. Oh fuck, she's not happy about it. Not fucking thrilled, but she'll hide in the store for what goddamn good it'll do, which is to say none.
Or just be like, because how I imagine O'Neill's is like, it's not quite like Ace and Blue Ridge, but like old Blue Ridge, where there's actually like Tom's shoe store and like things like a functioning so it's like downtown, so you could just be like around. You don't have to be in the store.
I'll go get a coffee somewhere and then just hang out outside.
Maybe like you
Keep
can
an eye on
look
the
in.
joint.
Yeah, something like that. So
all
right, cool. So Beryl's my backup.
Sorry, I'm useless.
You're not useless. You're just a little cowardice, but that's okay.
I mean, the choices were the young, scared woman or the older, like, flamboyant man who prefers studying over anything else.
Okay, and Frank. How can I forget my father? So.
Oh yeah, you did. What did Frank say?
Yeah, what did Frank say, GM?
Yeah, he's like, you're fucked, man. No.
Sometimes you just gotta get yourself out of the shit.
Yeah, this is on you. You deal with the supernatural weird plague thing. Yeah, he tells you he's down with sticking with you guys. He does recommend though him and Beryl laying kind of low,
Right.
because who knows what this guy's kind of expecting.
Well, he's
But
definitely
like,
expecting me
what do you
by
think we need to
myself.
set up?
So
Yeah.
I would tell them just like literally like just two people like having a coffee or something, kind of like close by, and like at the ready with a phone, potentially if I have to like say like, hey, shit's happening, come
Maybe
in here
there's
please.
A park bench like down the way across the street or something we can be sitting at, like kind of just chilling, trying to discreetly keep an eye on shit. Maybe have a tiny. Surely your dad has like small binoculars or something for hunting.
No, he's got a really really small monocle that has really high magnification. That he just holds up.
I'll bring my
Very
own.
discreet.
So excuse me, what's the plan? You guys are going to stake it out from across the road
with a monocle.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're going to look into the store
with the monocle.
And I'm assuming that you at least have maybe like a low, at least a low end maybe security system, like maybe some kind of cameras or something.
100%. Maybe that's okay. All right, yeah, this is a better idea. So here. All right. So Beryl.
Listen to it, yeah.
Yeah, but Beryl and Frank could be like in the closed caption or closed circuit
for the hearing impaired.
No, like in the back security room. There's no reason that I'd take him back there.
I doubt the security at most like places, unless you're like super high end, are not gonna have like a mic on your security camera. So I still think maybe if you can have your phone in your pocket like muted, so we can listen to it. And
most retail places are going to have something where like you have like radios on you, but like the main office is going to have like a safe, so it's a little bit protected.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. Y'all are in the back room, security room. So, yeah.
Okay. So, where be that thing? Okay. So, about fairly regular, Sunday at the store. Bunch of people just kind of coming in, doing a little bit of after church shopping. You're wearing your little O'Neill's hardware vest.
Says Jakob on
it. Working the front counter, being a good store owner, smiling everything, saying goodbye to everybody. And about 30 minutes goes by after the very last customer, and you see him roll up, and he gets out of the car. And he's walking towards you, and I want you to make a wits and we'll say composure roll. Yeah, just a flat one.
Okay, I'm good in composure.
Cool, right. Collected.
Cool, yeah, very cool, collected. All right, so that's 6 dice.
Get it.
That is 1 success.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 10. It's a 10. Hold on, it's a 10.
Yeah.
Possibly 2 successes.
No, just 1.
Okay. So, he runs up to the door, and he looks like visibly like distraught, like really worried. He's not looking 100%. He's still got like the clean hair and like the clean outfit, but like he's looking a little off color, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
Maybe like a little under the weather.
Okay.
And he approaches the door, and he just kind of, is kind of looking around. And he just kind of waves. He sees you, and he's like, kind of like making a motion towards the door for you to open it.
Yeah. So I go in, I unlock the door, and I make sure this closed sign is, facing out. And I go, "Hey, Geek, come on in. Close the door and relock it, redouble it."
He steps in. He starts looking. And he's like, "It's a pretty nice operation you got here. Don't quite remember your name. I mean, obviously O'Neill's because of the sign, but Jebediah, something like that.
No, it's all good. It's a Jeb O'Neill. I go
Oh.
shake his hand again.
You grip and hands cold, a little cold.
Tyler!
Abnormally cold.
Irashimasu!
Tyler. Welcome.
I'm glad you said that because I was literally going to ask what kind of handshake does he give.
Hey, Tyler, Jeb's in the middle of a
Hello! Welcome!
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's a firm handshake, but it's cold. It's cold.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, I guess might as well ask Tyler as well. Okay, so we're at O'Neill's, and Peter's not there.
Peter's not.
It's Beryl and Frank.
Yeah, they are in the back office watching the security camera to see if anything's going to happen. Where is Jakob? Because Jeb sent out a call basically saying, "Hey, if anyone can help, you're welcome in." The werewolves are like, "Look, we're doing things on our end. You're kind of on your own on this." Is Jakob there?
Where are y'all at? The hardware,
the hardware store. This is where me and Geek are meeting, and I'm trying to convince him to get in business with me.
Is Tyler's picture like frozen for anybody else?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Fucking
But
Skype is just
oh, buddy,
going tonight.
it shat itself today.
Do I kind of be at my office?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can basically more or less kind of sit this one out.
Yeah,
with
staying at his library to kind of study up on what we discovered and all that. So you don't have to be there.
Where are you at, Peter?
I'm at the Skunk Ape migration, like studying books and stuff on the Bechelou and see my.
All right, I'm gonna be there with you then.
Okay.
I like that.
Enjoying some delicious hot cocoa over Skunk Ape movies. Okay, so yeah, it's a firm. Anyways, Jeb, it's a firm handshake, but yeah, it's. He feels a little cold.
Yeah, you look at a lot of the weather there, Geek. Don't mean to intrude, but you kind of look like you're got a little cold or something. You all right?
He goes, yeah, I think I might be coming down with something.
Oh, do you want some tea, or do you want anything to drink? I got coffee in the back.
He goes, no, thank you. Honestly, I want to get down to brass tacks. Bit of a change of plans. I might have to hold out on buying any kind of supplies to maybe keep my operation going. I need some kind of defense.
Oh, defense! Are you looking for like a personal carry, something to carry on your person, or are you looking for like a home defense, something like sawed-off shotgun? Kind of tell me what your purpose is, defense, or you mean like security cameras, because we also got some of those as well.
He says, "Well, honestly, any of those would do, but I need something that could possibly like kill somebody if I wasn't there. I'm going to speak just completely frank with you. Somebody stepped foot on my property last night, and they did, and I know somebody did. They didn't, and they took something that was very valuable to an acquaintance of mine, and I need to make sure that they're not going to come back and do anything."
Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm assuming you didn't call the cops, given the the nature of your business. So you need something a little more subtle, I guess. Well, we do have some animal traps. There are some bears. So I got some black bear traps in the back, and then I got, of course, firearms, like I mentioned. To kill someone while you're not there, that's getting intense. But that's more like an improvised kind of trap. Because there's really no trap that kills that we sell. Because Pete has kind of screwed that up a little bit, you know what I'm talking about. So, we can't do anything like that. We do got some bear traps.
Bear traps. That sounds fantastic. How many you got? I can take a few. Also guns. Look, I know in Georgia, you buy a gun, there's a little bit of a waiting time. How am I going to circumvent this? Because, you're already trying to sell me stuff and you don't look like a cop. So how can we circumvent the waiting time? Because I need this stuff yesterday.
Well, there's the traditional kind of way of doing good old Craigslist. As you know, you can get away with a lot of stuff. But since you're here at my door, you can't go around telling people this, but we will sell some firearms that may or may not have numbers printed on them. But it's for a cost. Unfortunately, I don't have them because someone that I can't mention has already purchased some of them. So I really don't have any at the moment. But I have a line on some that should be coming in about a day or two.
Back in the security office, Frank is watching a video with and he goes, "They did what they're saying. I can't read it. This doesn't get any audio feed."
Remember, Jacob, Jeb is a horrible socializer. He's not good at socializing.
I should have gotten him to. I tried to get him to call us and mute his fucking phone so we could hear what was going on. But I don't know. He don't look too smooth right now, and I'm not thrilled about this. So.
Jeb, I want you to roll manipulation and subterfuge -2.
So if I have one manipulation and subterfuge is nothing, then
okay,
I will burn it.
Yeah, you have some options. You can either roll a single die, and it's a chance die, and if you roll, you have to roll a 10. But, if you don't roll a 10, you don't succeed, period. But, you have just as much of a chance of rolling a 10 as dramatic failing. You can dramatic fail, or you can spend the willpower.
Is this in relation to the hunt? Can you risk it, or?
I'm going to throw that to the group. What do you guys think?
He's dealing directly with one of the creatures we're hunting.
Yeah, it's in service of our cause here.
But he is also supplying the creature with guns.
Doing subterfuge is a valid tactic.
Just acting like the U.S. government.
Oh shit!
Okay, fair enough.
Here's my question: If I do a dramatic fail, do I get beats?
You do get a beat.
A beat.
You get a single beat.
Okay, so here's the thing: I want to burn willpower, but I'm trying to play the character, and I think he just wouldn't be good at this. So I kind of just want to do a chance die.
Okay. No, that being said, with the chance die, that's not a dramatic. You have to roll a 1 to fail, but you have just as much of a chance as dramatic failing as you do succeeding.
Right, because it's 1 or 10, right? And so anything else is just a normal failure, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to tempt Lady Luck with the chance die. Okay, here we go. All right, hot dice. It's an 8.
Well, that's almost a pass.
It's
no
nothing.
Horseshoes, unfortunately.
And it does not count. Okay, tell me what happens. Give it to me.
So, he looks at you and he's like, "You're not speaking level with me, are you?"
Okay, here's the honest truth, Geek. So the store's not doing hot, and I don't run guns. We do everything by the books here, but I'm desperate, man. And then I saw you having that party, and you assuming maybe making drugs. I mean, let's be honest. I've heard things around town. I hear everything in here, and so I was really hoping that maybe I could kind of just get some cash on the side. So I've never done this. I'm not a criminal. I'm straight laced. I'm just looking for money, man. I'm desperate.
He's visibly sweating and gritting his teeth. He's like, He's like, so what? You fucking lied to a drug dealer?
Well,
A
here's the
drug
thing,
dealer who's
dude.
coming in here saying that he's wanting to kill people. He's like, do you know? He's literally pacing right now.
So I was like, well,
Just
listen, dude. Like,
gripping his fist like that.
listen, dude. I can still get you the bear traps. I've got lots of bear traps, and literally, like I grew up making booby traps. Like literally, so like I can set you up some traps at your house. And I can literally give you one of my personal guns to, you know, kind of help this, you know, move along, you know, because it's a gun between people, you know, you don't have to, you know, afford to the government. So I got guns, personal guns that I can sell you.
He reaches into his back pocket and pulls out a gun. He says, "What's to keep me from just taking them right here?" Barrel. Yeah, what do you do? You don't hear anything.
Fuck, but we see a gun, yes?
Yeah, you see him pulling a gun on him.
Frank, what the fuck?
He's like, I don't know.
Did you you don't have anything like that, do you? Do y'all have something back here?
There's 100% a gun in the office.
Okay, but like a big gun?
Yeah, he says, well, we got this handgun. That being said, that's pretty much all we got. If we were to get to the hunting and fishing area, we might be able to pick something up. We'd kind of have to sneak there.
Oh God. Oh yeah.
And that's at least 2 guns against his, assuming my boy can, you know, keep a cool head.
I mean, I'm not gonna be any fucking good, but I'll try. Okay, let's try it. Let's try.
Okay, so this is going to be an interesting situation.
Devolve quickly. Oh, this is not what I want.
Terrible. I want to run away already. I already want to not be here.
So here's what's going to happen. Beryl, you're going to be the primary actor in this.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to roll for weird.
Yeah, weird sound quality stuff.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So
No
for
worries.
physical, I'm going to need you to roll stealth, and we will say dexterity. Jeb, you are going to need to roll your choice of either presence, manipulation, or composure, and some kind of relatable. You have to use either presence, manipulation, or composure, and any of the skills.
Okay.
In order to give her an advantage. Basically, you're going to be playing to distract while she is trying to get somewhere. Basically, get to the hunting and fishing section.
So I'm going to do composure, which is 4.
For willpower, is this a riskable or no for me?
It is a riskable. Now, here's the thing: you can only risk willpower one single time this scene. Or rather, yeah, you can only do that. You can spend willpower, but you can only risk willpower once in this scene.
Okay, thank you for the reminder. I'll just spend it then this time.
Okay, let me get a couple of things here. Let's see, 3, 4, and okay, yeah, and I'm going to roll Geek's pool to see if he notices. The first group to, we'll say, 10 successes. First off, Jeb, you roll to see how many extra dice you throw into her pool.
All right, so I'm going to do composure, and then, okay, I think for me, I'd either be doing, as far as like what should be done, like survival is, I feel like, a stretch, but that is 4 dice for me. Mm-hmm. But and I have 1 in stealth. I feel like stealth might be good because I'm trying to distract, trying to like hinder or help her stealth.
Yeah, because maybe. Like survival, that's kind of like, hey, you know,
right.
Yeah, if you buy all this hand sanitizer, it'll keep you from the coronavirus.
Right. So I'll do socialize because I still have 1 dice in that. That makes sense to me. So that's 5 dice.
Yeah. So roll to see how many extra dice you get to throw into her pool.
Hot damn! Oh my, that's all except 1 are successes. And the 2 of them are 10s.
Okay.
Wow. All right. So that was 4. Okay. So just 4.
4 extra?
That was 4 successes total.
Yeah, four. Yeah, you get to roll 4 extra dice to whatever you just rolled.
Okay. All right. I have 1 success so far. So. Okay. So, actually, that was a 10, and I have another 10. So, roll up. So I have 2 thus far. Okay, neither of those. So just 2.
Okay.
It's better.
So,
it's better than 1, right? Yeah.
So, Beryl, you guys, pretty much slow open the door. Fortunately, it doesn't like creak or anything like that, and you're just immediately dropping and sneaking, trying to occasionally poke it up ahead above any of the cells racks just to try and keep a line of sight. Jeb, what are you saying in relation to what you just rolled?
I mean, Geek, something's off with you. You just think clearly about this. In this store, I have cameras. They're recording everything 24/7. They're recording everything. Like this operation that's you've got going will fall to pieces by tomorrow if you shoot me here. I'm not trying to like harm you. I know I shouldn't have lied to you, but I'm telling you, like I've never done this before. So cut me some slack, dude. Like I want to have a relationship, work a relationship with you. Don't end it like this. I mean, just it's all good.
Okay, so the bad part is apparently the internet on my side is just fucking awful. I think it's saying poor connection.
It's all good. I can repeat if I need to.
No, you don't need to repeat anything. I'll take your word for it. See, I did hear the last little bit about cameras, to which Geek, he's looking up, still got the gun pointed, but he starts looking up and he's just like you can see him like getting a little bit more agitated. Next roll, same thing. Whatever you feel you want to roll and add to her pool.
All right,
I will say he is in the lead.
Oh my god! All right, I'll do. I just do the same ones again, so it'll be 5 dice. I can't really justify anything else. That is no successes.
All right, Beryl, what do you got?
Oh God, I don't know if I can just do 3. Okay, I'm gonna use. I can use willpower more than once per scene, right?
Yes, you can use willpower more than once.
I just can't risk
it. You can only risk it. You can only risk it once a scene.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna spend it again, so I can get 6 here. So let's see what this does. Okay. So I have 2 10s. So let me roll them up.
Come on.
Oh, another 10. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I roll that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You roll 10s until they stop exploding.
That's a 9. Okay, so that's 4.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hopefully that gets me to a better place.
Geek is still ahead, but barely.
How many do we have total?
So I had 4
this
time and I had 2
have
previous.
6 right now. You have 6 right now.
So
yeah, you and Frank. Frank looks at you and he starts, just really low. He looks at you. He's like, "All right, Beryl, I'm going to need you to keep going forward. I'm going to keep the gun. But the idea is we're going to have to flank them.
Okay.
Unless you want to flank them, and I can go and I can make the run for it."
I'm not thrilled about any of this, but let's just go with your first plan.
He goes, "All right." And Jeb, you're still trying to wheel and deal. You're trying to, you're trying to do everything you can to talk Geek, and you're trying to distract him. You look over, you see your dad. He kind of like makes a hand signal, kind of like, trying to do his best to relay what I just told you about Beryl, right, that they're going to try and flank, and she's about to go to Sporting Goods.
So I see that, right? I understand essentially what's going on. Okay, it's like Geek, let's take a minute. Let's take a minute.
So now that you know that you have allies on the ground, you have whatever you're going to roll. You can add 1 more. You can add 1 extra die.
Mm-hmm.
Beryl, you're still going to have to spend willpower to add any kind of bonuses.
Okay.
And Geek's going to roll his.
Okay, so Geek, let's take a moment here. I mean, seriously, it's all good. There's no harm here. Nothing's gonna happen. And by the way, I'm still keeping my hands down. I'm not showing fear because I'm good composure. So I'm just keeping my arms down. Listen, dude. Listen, like this can just not happen. I can just forget that you ever came here. I mean, it's all fine. If you just want to walk out the door, then it's never happened. I'm a chill dude. You know, it's all good. But if you want to have a relationship, this is not how we started. And I shouldn't have lied, but now you done pulled a gun on me. So it's kind of starting off a rocky start to our relationship. I mean, I think we could maybe make something out of this. Just what do you want from me? How can I make this right? I can give you bear traps for free. Hell, I'll sell you a gun off the books. Any gun you want for free. Let's just, put down some good foundation.
So what'd you roll?
Remember to add the extra one.
2 successes.
I'm Beryl.
Oh, sorry, I did forget that. I thought I had that extra one. Okay, still 2 successes.
Okay. So that would take me to 5 for my. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm gonna.
Can I burn willpower for my roll to aid her?
Normally, you're supposed to announce that you're going to burn willpower before you roll. But
I guess so. Yeah.
I'll let you do it if you want to.
Oh, thank you. I meant to ask last time. I forgot. Okay, you got 2 extra dice.
Okay, I'm gonna burn willpower again. So that's gonna take me up to. Okay. I think that takes me to 10.
Oh, nice.
All right.
4 successes.
I have. Nope. I have 2, a 9, an 8, and I have a 10.
Oh, come on. Because I feel like she is at 10 already, so you got to get 10.
I know. That's what I feel like, too. I saw his fucking face.
Come on. No! I'll go get shot.
So.
Don't fucking show me this bullshit. Oh,
he didn't roll any successes. So this is probably going to go last round because he has 8 and you have 9.
Oh my god!
On this last one, it's if both of you manage to hit 10, it's whoever has the most successes. Period. So keep that in mind. Last roll.
Do I get to add one more again to whatever I've been rolling?
No, not on this one.
Okay, all right. Well,
they're taking longer than they should have. We'll say.
Okay, well, I'm gonna burn another willpower. I'm gonna burn another willpower. I'm gonna add 3. Okay, that's 4. That's 8. Ooh, all right. That's 1, 2. All right, that's 5 with 3 10s. I'm re-rolling. All right, that is 6 extra dice, Daryl.
Holy shit! I think that's 12 because I'm gonna risk the willpower this time.
Thank you so much for trying to save my dumb ass.
I don't even have 12 d10s right now, so I'm gonna have to just roll my 11 and then do one more again. All right. Okay, so 110. Is that? No, I have an 8. Okay. All right, and I do have to roll one more. So, not you.
And then re-roll the 10.
Yep.
So we're at 11 right now. 11 total.
Will that be enough?
Oh, God.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it's enough. He only rolled a single success.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Okay, Beryl. Real quick, what's your strength?
My strength is 2.
Okay, that's fine. Let me get to the let me get to the equipment stuff. So, when you get there, what's the?
And I don't have any dots and firearms. If you're about to ask that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you do see a shotgun, and you do see we'll say, which one will we say? We'll just say a 9mm. A 9mm does require a strength of 2, but you are going to be shooting purely using your dexterity and at a -1 because you don't have any dots and firearms.
It requires a strength of 2?
Yeah.
It's a heavy firearm. It's a heavy 9mm.
A 9mm?
No, the idea is like 2 is considered like average human strength, but the thing is like anything if you don't have the strength to do that, like and you don't have like any kind of like training for it, the recoil is going to throw you off.
So,
like you can use it, but you're going to be using it at a disadvantage.
So one is like iron deficient model.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you do not go to the gym and lift at all. But like you could have a strength 1, but have like a 5 in firearms. But you're gonna whenever you use it, you're gonna have like a negative modifier to your firearms because you're not used to.
You're really good with blowguns.
Just imagine the person with strength of 5 in firearms. That person like has the chain gun, but
yeah,
never been moved.
He's Jesse Ventura. He's chopping trees.
Oh
down.
God damn it! I finally watched that movie just last week.
Really?
You said you finally.
Yeah, I had not seen it before. So,
wow.
But I was encouraged by our storyteller that I needed
I wish
to
I
watch
could
it.
go back and rewatch Prather for the first time again.
I was
I
surprised.
remember my time.
The lighting on the actors of color was surprisingly good.
Right?
No, that
era they had like
like I love to say they took a B alien movie and made it and combined it with a B commando movie and made a B+ movie about an alien hunting commandos.
Surprisingly fun.
Mm-hmm.
But
Can
okay,
we
so
see
because
what Jeb and the drug dealer got to talking about Predator near the end there?
Oh
I
yeah.
hope so.
You know, it's a great movie, Predator.
And he's like,
Predator.
it completely
That's
like
gonna
goes back full colors. Like that is a great movie.
That is really good.
And the day was saved through the mutual bonding of Predator.
Transition to the pickaxe, and we're sharing beers, talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura's power lock.
And then you guys do the cool. Yes. Because I risked willpower last time, so I get to get one. Is it one back or
Yes.
how many?
You
Okay.
It's as if the willpower that you spent was not spent, and you gain another one.
An extra one. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I believe that's the rules, but it's the rules right now. So,
All right. So am I?
okay. So here's what your plan is. Like, are you going to immediately pop up and shoot? Are you going to wait and see if Jeb can talk himself out of this? What's your plan? What would Farrell do in this? Because you know that Frank is in a position where he can start opening fire too.
Oh my God. I'm not prepared to think about this. I kind of feel like she's panicked right now, which is not a great way to handle a gun, obviously. It's pretty fucking stupid. But I mean, I think she's really just having to fight to not, do the instinct of running away. And it seems like things are not necessarily going great. It feels to her like he's maybe just sort of digging this hole deeper and deeper and deeper. So, yeah, I think she's, I don't know, no idea, bud. But I mean, I trust you. But yeah, no, I think she's gonna fire on this fucker. He doesn't seem like it's getting any better. This situation is not being diffused, despite the fact that they are talking about predators. Very cool.
Very cool.
So yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
You said dexterity and then -1.
Yeah, dexterity plus firearms. But here's the thing: it's going to be -1 if you don't have any training in firearms, and you don't have any training in firearms, right?
I don't at all. So I'm a risk of willpower.
What is your strength? It's at least a 2, right?
2.
Okay, yeah, so just one more second. Okay, yeah, pretty much, yeah, roll dexterity plus firearms plus if you want to spend some willpower.
Yes, I am doing that. All right, let's see. Okay, I got a 9, and I got a 9, and an 8. Okay.
Oh,
All right. Surprise.
wow.
Okay.
Pull that out of the bag.
You know what? Frank is going to. I still haven't made him a character sheet. I've just been kind of good doing on the numbers, but I'm going to make him a character sheet in the future because he's at this point part of the team. Ooh. Okay, so here's what happens. Where's the stats that I wrote down? For just to play off of. Where the hell did those things go? Oh, they're there. Okay, so you start firing, and how many successes did you get?
3.
3? That's
Mm-hmm.
good.
Surprise.
You managed to connect right square in his back. He lurches forward, and you see just an explosion of red from the front of him. Like you shoot him in the back, you see an explosion of red. You don't hit. You don't hit your good friend, fortunately. But you pretty much shoot him in the right through the right shoulder, and Jeb, you see this lovely scene of just a swirling mass of rats underneath his skin.
Okay. So I was just looking at my character sheet, and I still have a condition of spooked from like January. So
Hold on a second. Before you do
Joe-
that, we're gonna stop this recording. We're gonna keep that.